Once again, welcome, boys and girls, wherever you could be watching me here in Nairobi, Kenya. This is Walimu Philip Wangangi coming to you live and direct from Hospital Hill, Mafunzo New Curriculum Television. You can find me in TikTok. You can get me also in Facebook, and also you can get me live in YouTube 24 hours. Today being a very wonderful day, cloudless day, clear sky. I want to take you year seven through quite a number of questions that have been asked by quite a number of you through our comment session. And as usual, I've promised you every time I get some questions, I'll not be hesitating to deal with them one after the other. So today it is not different. I want to look at those questions which you have posed in my comment session, and I want to say a big thank you to those who are watching me, wherever you could be here in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Kakamega, Eldoret, Kisii, and many other parts of my Kenya, not forgetting Machakos, Wote, Makindu, Kibwezi, Mtito Ande, and many other areas. If I have not mentioned you, feel recognized. Now, today I want us to look at this issue raised by one of you. This we have what we call there are those areas we call them categories of creative arts. We saw them, and there are quite a number of them, creative arts, and somebody wants to know the difference between only two categories, that is performing arts and visual arts. I'll begin by dwelling on visual arts. What are visual arts? What kind of arts are these? Visual arts are those type of arts that are appreciated through the sense of sight, through the sense of sights, through the sense of seeing. Then again, visual arts, they are those types of arts which are appreciated for their emotional power and beauty. They are too appreciated through their emotional power and beauty. What about performing arts? Listen carefully, you get the difference between these two. Performing arts are the form of arts that do involve performing for an audience, performing for an audience. And what is this you are performing to the audience? To perform to an audience, you can perform a piece of music, a piece of drama, a piece of dance. And then something else in performing art is that for in performing arts, the artist uses both movements, visual expressions to convey what we call artistic expression. And remember this, those are some of the differences between visual arts. That is, visual arts, we appreciate visual arts through sight, sense of sight, and also visual arts is appreciated for their emotional power and the beauty. And in performing arts, these are the form of arts which involve performing for an audience, and those are the arts use their body movement, facial expressions to pass a message. Then somebody else wants to know, painting is the technique of applying color onto a surface. And when you apply color onto a surface, you can do so and to create either tonal variation. You can also use it to create a texture, to show texture, in a drawing, whether it is natural or whether it is man-made. Now, then somebody asks, in painting, how do we create? How can we, in painting, how does one achieve the change of tone such that a painted object has light and dark area, has light and dark areas. Now, this effect of light and dark area is what we call tonal value, or rather tonal variation. Now, if you want to achieve this tonal variation, you can do so by changing the tone of a color being used, whether it is blue, whether it is yellow. And how do you change the tone of a color? The changing, if you want to change the tone of a color, such that if it is blue, it can become dark blue or it can become light blue. We change tone of color by either using white or black. For example, when you add black to a color, take for example color blue. You say blue plus black. The resulting color will no longer be blue, but it will be dark blue. That way you have changed the tone. And that technique of changing the tone of a color by adding black is referred to as shading. If you take the same blue, you add color white, then the resulting color will no longer be blue originally, but it will be light blue. Yes, it will be blue, but light blue. And that technique of adding white to a color to make it light is referred to as tinting. Tinting. Now, somebody else wants me to elaborate more on jewelry and ornament. Also, the difference between jewelry ornaments and jewelry. I'll begin by commenting on ornaments. Ornaments refer to anything. Ornaments refer to anything that enhance. To enhance is to add beauty. And this addition of beauty, enhancing of beauty, can be on an object or a person. Repeat again. Ornaments refers to anything that enhance the appearance of an object or a person. The appearance of a person or an object. While on the other hand, jewelry are the specific types of ornaments used for personal adornment. Specific types of ornaments used for personal adornments. Such specific what ornaments include earrings, necklaces, amulets, rings, bangles, just to mention a few. And somebody who wants to know if you are made a flip book. If you have made a flip book showing a person, maybe running, walking, that boy wants to know. There are times you can make a flip book, and when you flip that flip book in succession, it does not show smooth, smooth, does not move smoothly. What could be the cause of this flip book not moving smoothly? There are quite of reasons as this can occur. Number one, by not putting pictures in order. If the pictures are not put in order, that is from frame one, that frame is page 1 to 2. If you have put them haphazardly, they are not following the movement. If you put the pictures not in order, then you can have that problem. And this failure to move smoothly over a flip book can also be as a result of the flip book not firmly binded. The flip book not firmly binded, and also it can be caused by maybe the papers were not neatly and firmly stuck. If the papers were not neatly and firmly stuck, and maybe if remember this, in order to see that smooth movement, the flip book should be flipped rapidly in quick succession. That is very important. The flip book should be moved rapidly in quick succession so that you can see the movement. And number two, maybe there was no smooth movement because the flip book had too many pages. Then somebody wants to know the reason why, let's say, learners of grade 4, they displayed their work. What are some of the reasons as to why it is very necessary? It is very important. Any finished piece of artwork should be displayed by a grade 4, by a grade 9, and so forth and so on. There are so many reasons. Number one, to encourage one another. We view that work to encourage one another. And also we exhibit, we display so that we can enable other people to have a clear view of items made by others and comment on them. And also, another reason of exhibiting on display is that so that we can appreciate and admire talents exhibited by others. And also, if it is during the school open day, we can exhibit so that those who have come to school during such functions, such occasions like open day, they can buy such piece of work. Now, you have been you have been tasked to create a still life based on crayon etching. It is very simple. Just take a plain paper, draw the borderline, uh, draw, and then remember, if you have been taxed to use either found objects, either natural objects like flowers, or even household utensils, plan on those. Think of what you want to use in your what? In your crayon etching. Whether it is found objects, whether it is natural objects like fruits, whether it is household item. Then after that, divide your plain paper. After drawing the borderline, divide your plain paper into portions. Then apply different colored crayons: red, blue, yellow, purple, pink, and what have you. But remember, if you are to repeat two different, you have to repeat one color twice. They should not be laboring. On top of the already colored area with different colors, apply a layer of ink to help assist the black Indian ink to stick. After that, apply a thick layer of black paint using a brush. Then after that, keep it somewhere to dry. Once it dries now, take a sharp object and now you draw your still life of either those household items. And remember, do not draw too many items. Choose only three, if at all you are to choose many. If it is drawing those man-made or found objects, choose three. And then now start etching. Start etching. As you etch those objects, where you painted blue, if it is a cup, it will appear blue. Where you had painted yellow, that cup will look like yellow. And at the end of the day, you'll create a very beautiful still life based on crayon etching. Number two, as you execute this work, remember creativity is paramount. Good execution of skills, that is, apply the crayons wisely, apply ink uniformly, don't apply outside, and then edge with a lot of. And also remember, also we need to see balancing your picture being balanced. Don't crumble your objects on one corner. And now, lastly but not least, neatness is paramount. Enjoy your day.